ladies and gentlemen.
If you could hear us, we've not even started and our shoes are completely drenched because the cupboard leaked. And there was literally just like 10 centimetres of water in my shoes.
Welcome back to Crown My Run, everyone, for the Beachy Head 10K. You can see at the start the hill we're going to go up, and you can see the starters getting ready. Let's get going. Now, the original plan for this run, considering I did a half marathon, 6 days before, was to just follow my oldest brother Damo up the hill for at least the first couple of K. Plans don't always work out though. I've shot off in 4th or 5th place, but I hope you guys can enjoy just how terrible I am at going up these steps. I basically have to walk, and people have just gained a lot on me in about 5 meters, including this chap who's come out in his pajamas, apparently. Trudging up this gradient that had evened out to about 12% or something, I think it was 20 initially, I realise I've probably gone out a little bit hard, especially when I shortly turn around and have a little look for where Damo is. I do get past Mr. Pajamas at least. Looking around there to try and spot Damo, and you can see how far we've climbed. He's absolutely nowhere to be seen. As we come through 1K in a nice temporary flat area, let's prop the 1K times up and see how far we are ahead. 6:27 and 7 minutes 02 for Damo, so we've managed to get a 35-second lead. Have we absolutely balls this up, and has Damo managed to leave so much in the kitty that over the next 3K downhill he's going to come flying past? Or are we the trail running god of the year 2023? Find out soon. At 2K, we're coming downhill now. You notice that at least 3 or 4 people have come past me. Not one of them Damo, thankfully, at this point. But as we're moving backwards, you can see it's probably the former, and I'm feeling a little bit rough at this point. Through 2K in 4 minutes 35 for me, 4 minutes 24 for Damo, and you can see he's nabbed back 11 seconds. Now, I wasn't feeling wonderful from my uphill escapades, but I did have one eye on the fact that I knew at 4K after being downhill for a while, we were going uphill a lot. So I was attempting to keep a little bit in reserves, but I'm not going to lie, I was feeling ropey. That look around was the first time I spotted Damo coming, and he was coming pretty quick. That looks a lot less than 20 seconds.
2.2k. Damo's catching us. Oh, feel like hot garbage.
The wind is howling, D-Mills is catching us, and it's just starting to rain. Could it be any tougher? Damo's 3rd K, a whole 19 seconds quicker than ours, and our once proud 30-second lead is gone.
Damo's arrived.
Now, I don't know if you picked that up, but to me it sounded like he said see you at the finish, and I find that extremely rude. So we are going to try our darndest to stay with this cheeky rascal. He claims he said hello Crown My Run, but that's a likely tale from a villain like him.
4k. Damo's fucked off. I can't have it.
We find ourselves on a nice bit of concrete to run on. You can see Damo quite far ahead now. And at this point, I'm just trying to fall down the hill, save as much as I can, and hope that D-Mills is just as bad up the hill as he was initially. We've started going uphill again, and as you can see, I've managed to stop the rot and only lost 4 seconds on the last K. And you can see Beachy Head in the distance. Can we now start to claw back the king of the hills, D Mills? I'm breathing out my absolute arse, but visually you can see we are slowly catching him. Don't need any split times for that. Can we get there? I've also got to be careful because the ghost, W Mills, isn't far behind.
Short downhill, then back up that motherfucker. Okay.
Not feeling it at all, really. Feeling pretty good. No, in all honesty, I was working very hard, as you can hear. It was really starting to annoy me, though, that every single slight downhill, Damo was just absolutely flying down it. And then I'd have to do all the work back up the hill to catch him again. He's an absolute git. For some reason, though, on this hill, I just pull out the big guns. As you can see, literally 300 or 400 metres, I just absolutely tanked it up and was right on his heels. I'd obviously exuded quite a lot of energy doing that, though.
Another hill. Damo, is that the final hill? Oh. That's finally final hill. I am fucked. Absolutely fucked.
And once again heading downhill, D Mills is asserting his older brother dominance over me. And I have a stick. Good. But there's one last uphill to try and get back onto level pegging with Damo before the final mile downhill, in which I'm going to have to go to a place I've never been before if I'm going to beat him. This hill, though, there was a direct tailwind just blowing us straight up it. I mean, could feel it pushing me up a bit, but it felt like Damo was just running downhill again. Uphill, he was being blown that much. He's a swine. About to crest the top of the hill, I can see the Beachy Head pub, and I know it's all downhill from there. But Damo's managed to pull a massive chunk on me again. Is there anything left in our reserves?
Thank you. Cheers.
Now, I still believed until about here. I'd picked up the pace a little bit. I think Damo was still going quicker than me. But I felt like maybe the final, 600, 700 metres, I could absolutely go for it. But then we hit the mud. I am, without doubt, the world's worst runner in muddy conditions in the world. / downhill in general, I just have no confidence. I'm just slip and sliding. I'm just trying not to fall over essentially at any moment, even though I've got my nice Nike trail shoes on. But I couldn't pick it up to quicker than 350 per k here. I'm going down a big steep gradient. If this was on a road, I'd be able to do 320 maybe. Damo was managing to do about 3 flat at this time and just buggering off far into the distance. And here you just enjoy me really at one with the trails.
Oh God. I fucking hate. Thank you.
Final downhill stretch, and this stretch is so downhill that it turns into trying not to go quickly and full arse over tits down the hill. This just doesn't affect Damo apparently, as looking at his times at the same time, he was just absolutely bolting it down here, not a care in the world. I'm literally almost like sideways stepping to avoid flying over here. Like, I was so close to falling over, and I'm going so bloody slowly. Approaching the steps here, and I'm might as well just have a little walk down. As you can see at the bottom, Damo's finished. He's long gone.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Do be doing down the final stretch of trail and hill, and getting ready for the final little stretch on tarmac up ahead. Wish it was longer to get up to a nice sprint finish, but alas, it is what it is. As we pick up the speed, burst through, cheering everywhere. Well done, J Mills. About a 45-40 as we cross the line and seek out D Mills to congratulate him. He wants absolutely nothing to do with us. That was too easy for him. He's speaking to his running friends, his quick running friends. So I'll go get some water. Here's W Mills, the ghost, finishing. Well done, lad. Straight over, I'll talk to you, don't you worry. And here are the finishing times. D Mills getting in the top 10 with a 43 minutes 58. J Mills 11th for 45.39, falling almost 2 minutes behind in the end. And W Mills 16th for 47.35. Not my day today, but I gave it my all. When Damo caught me up and then went straight past me, getting a 20-second lead, I wasn't psychologically beaten. I managed to claw him back, but then he absolutely annihilated me down the hill. Long live the king. But you've created a monster now. Brighton 10k 1 month. Be there.